Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shraddha. So today we are going to learn something very useful in Playwright, tags. So tags in Playwright, if you are doing automation testing, tags help you run only the selected test like smoke test, regression test and sanity test. So let's understand it in very simple way. So what are tags? So first of all, we need to understand what are tags. So tags are just a label or name we add to our test cases and help us group tests together. For example, like smoke testing, regression and sanity. So instead of running all the tests, we can run only the specific one. So how to add tags in our Playwright, I'll show you. And how to run tags or test in test, so I will show you in this series. So let's get started. So this is the documentation of Playwright, you can see, and here you can click on the docs and after that search the tags. So this documentation you will see. So go through each line and try to understand this documentation. You will get all the details of tags. So this is the command of tag --grep, and this is the tag name. Like suppose I have already mentioned that if you go and write the tag name is smoke, regression or sanitary, so here is fast, and you can see all the tags related thing you will get in this documentation. So when you run the test with the name of label or tags, so it's definitely save time in execution, and also it's help in the CI/CD pipeline and keep our test organized way. So I'm going to open the Visual Studio. So now I'm going to create one file under this test, giving here the file name tags.spec.js. So we have already, so tag1.spec.js and enter. And here I'm going to import the modules or package. So import test expect function, and here from is equal to, and first of all I'll just copy and paste. It's not. Let me copy this line of code and paste it here, so it will save the time. And now what we need to do, write the test block test, and here I'm giving the module name, suppose test 1, and after that async keyword, and write the page picture, and here I'm just giving here anonymous function, right? Anonymous function, and this curly bracket I'm going to write simple console message or console.log, and suppose it's a test1. Similarly, I have to copy 4 times, Control C and paste it 1, and right now it's a 2, 3, and the other one is 4. Okay, so this is the 4 test. So now I'm going to change the name of this test or module name here, and console message also. So here I'm just giving the 3 and 3. This test will, the name would be 4, and we have 4 tests. So right now, so here you can see we have 4 tests. Let me execute this test. First we need to save it first, and then run the command in a terminal. So tag1 dot spec.js and headed mode, headed, and also it's a project is equal to Chromium, and now execute. So somewhere I'm npx playwright test tag1 dot headed and Chromium, something is okay, not found. Chromium project, available project Chromium, Firefox and WebKit, not okay. So let me write again, npx playwright test and tag1 dot spec dot js hyphen headed and hyphen project is equal to Chromium, and now execute. And somewhere is, first of all we need to save again, Control A, Control S, and now save here, and now give the command in a terminal, npx playwright test tag1 spec.js headed Chromium, and now it should execute this time. Home page. Okay, I think it is just taking these all are. First we need to delete all the executed already, so that's why sometime it showed us the previous one. Okay, this time let me try. Yeah, now you can see it's working fine, and it's executed and passed all the 5 tests. So you can see it's executed all 4 tests. Like you can see like test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. Okay, it's I think test 5 is not here, but it's executed test 5, so that means it is showing the old one. Now let me go and clear the terminal, and now okay, it's taking the file name is tagging, and my file name is tag1. It's not tagging. tag1.spec.js and headed project Chromium. Okay, now it's look fine. You can see, yeah. So this time it's executed. 4 tests pass. You can see here, and all the tests you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So all tests are passed. So if you will execute your test without tag, so it will execute all the tests. And if you want to execute any specific test, like suppose it's a regression or smoke test or sanity test, so any type of test you want to, or specific test you want to execute, so how you can execute with the help of tags. So how we can use the tag? So suppose it's a test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. Okay, so in this quotation, like in this quotation here and here, inside this we need to write the, suppose a smoke test. So this test is a smoke test, and I'm giving this test. We cannot write starting of this quotation because it's not valid. It will not work properly. So we need to write always here after the module name, and suppose it's a sanity, and I'm giving this one sanity, and also like a smoke test, and this one suppose I'm giving regression and smoke. So we have 4 tests here, and each test I'm giving the, or I am just label here. So this test 1 is smoke, test 2 is sanitary, test 3 is a sanitary and smoke, and test 4 is a regression and smoke. So suppose I want to execute any specific test. So suppose I want to execute only smoke test. So there is a one command I'll show you in the documentation. You can see here. So this command we need to write here --grep, and there's suppose a smoke. I want to execute only the smoke testing or smoke label of test. So just keep the --grep and smoke and enter. There is some issue I can see. Okay, so what is the issue? Let me check. Make sure the argument are matching. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me just not in that one. So they are saying like argument should be matching. So @ smoke, okay, it's not matching. Let me check.